The first ever. Me and you, Chris and Chris, podcast.
Yeah, nigga, it's a podcast. It's me and you. We gotta talk about some shit. I told you this, bro. I was blessed to have an uncle that was on some righteous shit. And just made sure he ain't never try to stop the festivities, but he definitely put me to the side and was like, yo, listen, you know some bullshit right here, right?
Okay, listen.
I can make a whole movie about this nigga.
That's okay. Listen, I'm not saying he's not wise. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Encounter, nigga, I brought it to him, nigga, because I knew I was safe with him, and I knew he was gonna make me feel better about it.
Okay, look, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, look, but I don't want to get off topic right quick. Let me just say this right here.
My bad.
I'm not trying to say that your uncle isn't wise, because he sounds like a very, very wise man, which I know he is. But what I'm trying to say is that there's nothing wrong with holding on to a child's, what can I say? It's nothing wrong with holding on to a kid's childhood by introducing them to any sort of story you want to tell them. It doesn't have to be a fairy tale. It can be Greek mythology. It can be some sort of story that you even made up. But I personally feel like these kids are growing up way too fast, and they don't have anything to really grasp them down. I'm not saying you have to hide the truth from them about racism, about everything that we've been through over the years, the thousands of years, all of that stuff. But we have to keep some sort of magic within these children. You know, at least until they come of age, and then we introduce them to the bullshit, because it's gonna gradually come their way as they become adults. They literally have no choice. It's called life.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing I was gonna say. I've not said everything I said. Your son is young. Like, how old is he?
6.
Oh, all right. So boom, perfect example. All right, your son is 6. So but like I said, we think totally different. So boom, my daughter, she's 10 now. You feel me? I waited until I would say 9 to let her know, like, yo, listen, all this shit is bullshit. Everything you get comes from me, straight up. Me or your mother, straight up. All right. So when it comes to my son, bro, he's not getting none of this fucking fairy tale bullshit. Like, yo,
so you're gonna erase his childhood, is what you're saying?
Like, I don't want him to think no fairy tale ass fucking.
I don't understand what kind of childhood. I don't understand what kind of childhood that's gonna
be strong, bro. Like, yo, as black men, we have to be strong. Why would I want to give him all this false bullshit?
I'm a black guy too, and
yeah,
I personally feel as a guy, it doesn't matter what color you are.
Say it again.
I said I personally feel as a guy, no matter what color you are, you deserve to have a childhood. So no tooth fairy for your son, no Santa Claus, no Easter bunny.
You might have a heart attack, bro. Yo, Christian, bro, you can't really think about it. You can't.
Yo, listen, I just gave my son $6 for turning 6 and his first bottom tooth coming out.
We grew up together, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I always felt like you felt that way, but to hear you say it, it's just like, what, nigga? Like, yo, bro, you just talking, so boom. You really think every man, no matter what race, ethnicity, has a fair shot in this world?
Being that this is the year 2022 and I'm trying to raise my son in a different world like countless others, yes.
Let me think one thing. Like, let me not just say every as a man has a fair shot, but has a fair shot and like they work as hard.
See, listen,
like,
don't listen. Now you're switching it up. I'm not saying that every man is gonna have a fair chance. I'm just saying that they deserve a fair chance as a child. As a child, though, with the fairy tales, I'm just trying to see, because I don't know, bro. I guess we got to do this research. How do children grow up without fairy tales in their lives? I don't know. Now, when I say fairy tales, don't be naive. Don't be naive, people. Don't be naive. I'm not just talking about the tooth fairy and stuff like that. I'm just talking about childhood stories.
Before you fucking telling your son about a fucking Santa Claus or Easter fucking bunny, you should be telling him about Mansa Musa, my nigga. Do you even know who that is, bro? You obviously, you probably don't know who that is because you didn't know who fucking Emmett Till was. So you probably don't know who Mansa Musa is. Do you know who Mansa
listen.
Musa is, my nigga?
I knew who Emmett Till was. I just didn't know him by name. I knew the whole story. I knew what happened to him and everything. I just didn't know him by name. Like,
look, and that. Do you know who Mansa Musa is? Do you know who that is?
No.
All right, he was the richest fucking man in the fucking world, nigga. Still to this day, nigga. And he was black, my nigga. Okay? So before you fucking tell your kids, your fucking young king, all right? You got a young king. Before you tell him about some fucking Easter Bunny or some fucking Santa Claus, St. Nicholas?
His name is Nicholas.
Do your research. Yo, nah, real talk. Yo, we need to make this podcast because I'm going to really go in on your ass, bro, because you gave me tight right now. Nigga, tell me about Mansa Musa, bro. The richest man till this motherfucking day, bro. I could tell you stories about this nigga that'll make you fucking pass the fuck out, bro. Do your fucking research on this black fucking African king, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You sound crazy.
Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta do my research on the Black King.
Hey, nigga, you know Valentine's Day was a fucking massacre, nigga? Where millions of people died, nigga? Fuck you.
Listen, I get it. The truth is hard to hear, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fact. But that doesn't mean that our kids have to be introduced to the truth at such an early age. I just don't believe it.
You telling my kids I know damn Santa Claus.
Listen, man, we are the Santa Clauses. Not of the past, not of the history, but as far as what we've grown up as young kids in the 90s, we're the ones who slide down that chimney with the gifts.
Fucking changed it. Yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, I'm happy. Yo, I swear to God, I'm happy I'm on the phone with you. Alright, boom. You probably don't remember this shit because I'm about to fuck your head up, bro.
Oh boy, here we go.
You fucking ready, bro?
Alright.
My nigga.
I'm ready.
Yo, bro, you about to fuck my head up tonight, bro. Like that, don't fuck with me when I'm drunk, bro. Yo, listen. We learned about this man in a class where the nigga, yo, this teacher didn't even want me fucking talking to you, yo. This teacher used to pull me to the side and be like, yo, listen, I don't want you fucking talking to this nigga because he's gonna bring you down.
What?
I bet you can't.
I don't believe this. Who's this guy? I'm gonna fire him. Listen, believe it or not, that's the second person to say something like that about me. Can you believe it?
Fuck all that. Can you? Alright, boom. I'll give you another hint. The nigga, rest in peace. Rest in peace to his soul. I love this nigga, bro. I swear to God.
Oh boy.
He passed away.
Are we talking about
Come on,
the one and only?
I'm beating you up, bro.
The one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Frederick Douglass, Academy 6, Far Rockaway, New York.
That's a fact.
Mr. Telford.
That's a nigga. Yo, rest in peace to the king, my nigga. Bro.
Listen.
Bro, do you remember when he taught us about Hannibal, bro? Do you remember when he taught us about Hannibal, bro? The black man.
I remember him telling us that a lot about what's going on with the government right now.
Stop playing with me, bro. Like, stop playing with me, my nigga.
Listen, man, he left the most
Yo,
heartfelt
yo, bro, ain't no teacher fucking teach you
yearbook
about bro.
passage
Black man
in the back of my yearbook.
Europe, my nigga, get the fuck out of here. That's not happening. That's not happening.
Listen, he always told me I had potential. I just didn't believe him.
He told me the same shit. He told me I should be a boxer. Yo, he told me, yo, bro, I was at lunch, my nigga, and a nigga pulled up on me and was like, yo, you got boxer hands, bro. You should box. I swear to God, I'll never forget that shit, bro. I'll never forget Mr. Teleford, bro. He was a
Yes,
white, bro. Like,
he was a great soul. He was a great soul.
So, man, you remember how he used to be mad at us when we used to be doing goofy shit in school?
Yeah, he was pretty mad.
Trying to fucking teach us some real shit.
He was pretty mad to the point where he would turn bloodshot red. Sorry, you WPs, but he would turn bloodshot red, like he was standing under the sun for hours, slamming books to the desk, to the floor, to the damn chalkboard.
Big facts. Big facts.
But he always taught us a valuable lesson. And what he wrote to me at the end of my yearbook really stuck with me until now. And he just told me to believe in myself, no matter what anybody thought. And that really stuck with me all the way up until now. So thank you, Mr. Telford. Thank you. But I'm sure he didn't tell you not to tell your son about Saint Nick in a different way. Come on, people. Our kids deserve to be kids. They don't have to be hurled into the world that we know so soon. You know what? Bar mitzvah. Let them turn 13 and then we can pour it on them. How about that?
I mean, that's the area where we can actually agree. I agree with you with that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we finally agreed. So I'm
gonna keep it a buck with you, like just me living the life I lived as a man, and the life that you lived as a man. My daughter, nigga, she got that shit early. Fuck 13, nigga. She got that at 9.
Well, I don't have a daughter yet. We're gonna have to pick that up on the next episode of Chris and Chris. You hear me? Hey, yo, please like and subscribe. Return for more content.
That's the end, bruh.